Hey, what's up, everybody? Well, this is Jason with Dr. D CBD.
Jason.
We're at Dr. D, Don Davidson, MD himself. What's up, Dr. D?
Another fun. Is it Tuesday? Right, guys?
Yeah, it's Tuesday.
I'd say we have had a great Tuesday evening so far out on the barbecue, amongst other things.
Definitely. We got a special topic today. It's all about energy. You know, you as a medical doctor know more than most about needing energy at critical moments of life. You can't just be awake. You got to be functional, right?
Yeah, well, focused, right? So I think there's energy, there's focus, there's energy without the crash, and there's a lot of stuff out there on the market, right, that people use for energy. Different supplements. I mean, I think, not to call them out, but you kind of have to call UFC out a little bit that they have, Corona or not, Corona, no, that they have the sugar-filled Monster cans up there for all the young athletes to be marketed to, when we know that these drinks that have 40 grams of sugar are basically inflammatory and toxic to your body and terrible for you.
Artificial sweeteners.
Yeah, and artificial sweeteners. So that's out there. It causes tons of problems. The sugar over time, not good. And exactly what you said, energy and combining things that, aren't just like caffeine, right? Other things. So we read a lot of the research around herbs, and we are working with herbs and things that are synergistic with CBD. So the team and I at the lab down in San Diego, we have actually worked with herbs for years, with the lead formulator having over 30 years of formulation experience, formulating all sorts of different products. And so that is how we really collaborated and came up with the Dr. D CBD Energy Capsules, working with different herbs and formulations that we've had experience with for years, and then adding in CBD and another endocannabinoid.
Nice. And from my experience, being a professional basketball player and a product launch and email marketing specialist, I know when we first talked about working together, I showed you a video testimonial where a previous client had publicly, said some nice things about me. And he asked me, he's like, and, there's at one point, how long did you stay up? 2 days? And I was like, no, I stayed up 3 days. I literally stayed up 3 days straight, slept on the floor in the office during this big, near 8-figure launch. And it was all with Starbucks and Monster. And it literally took me 3 weeks of doing a cleanse, trying to recover because it was so unhealthy for me.
Yeah. And so that's, health is another part about this, especially coming from a professional, education background where you have to basically be locked in a room for 8 hours a day and study before your tests and things like that. You get people using all sorts of, energy supplements. A lot of folks take Adderall, even if it's off label, they get it from their girlfriend or a friend or whatever. And we all know that the research shows that things like that have chronic long-term side effects. So we have really taken a step away from the sugar-filled energy drinks, away from these prescription, basically amphetamine sort of drugs, and moved back to plant medicine and combined CBD with herbs that not only have caffeine or other sorts of stimulating properties, but also herbs that have properties and compounds in them that increase focus and cognition in early data. And so now today's a fun day. Okay, we did some barbecuing. We might have blown a couple things up. We've got some fun videos we're going to show you guys, and you're going to get a hoot out of them. That's kind of some viral content we're working on. But really, there's also going to be some follow-up videos to this fun kind of opening video where we do have a coupon code. I'll let Jason tell me when I can share it with you. Right. But there's a 25% off coupon code on the Badass Dr. D Energy Capsules. And that we'll tell you a little bit later, but we're going to do a separate segment on each of these herbs that are in this product, right? So yerba mate, caffeine, guanar seed, caterpillar fungus, green tea, Korean ginseng, gorokolo, B12, kudzu root, palmitoyl ethanolamide, CBD. What do all of these herbs have in them that makes this such a powerful formula? Because Jason will tell you, he and his wife, they've done a lot of product launches, a lot of marketing. They've tried a lot of products, and so they are real sticklers on giving honest feedback. And I mean, when your wife showed back up here, man, I mean, it was like, darn. You couldn't get her to stop talking about this stuff, I think.
Yeah.
It worked.
Yep. And she's very honest in what does and does not work. Like literally, past clients have literally gone back to the drawing board because she has just told them like, this sucks. It doesn't work.
Yeah.
And she's a yoga instructor and a dance fitness instructor. And so, and she does the marketing. So she needs something like this. And when I was saying how, I stayed up for 3 days straight and doing product launches, and I talked about, using the sugary Starbucks coffee and the Monsters. Part of that is crashing and then have to take in more and more and more. And then and that's one of the amazing things. And we're actually going to hear from my wife about that. And, it's amazing that, I'd like you to talk about, why do myself, you, Debbie, Ryan, and some other people that are using the product, why are they not crashing like they normally do with coffee and energy drinks and other pills?
It's all about the combination of the caffeine, the herbs, the CBD, right? These things are all synergistically interacting and creating a longer term kind of blend of energy. And it is not just functioning through basically a bolus of caffeine. It's not just caffeine, right? You also have the amount of CBD in these capsules at 50 milligrams, along with another endocannabinoid we know which functions very similarly to CBD. So think about all these things are at play, right? People are getting, a little jittery or nervous on other energy supplements. And, this thing has CBD in it, which is anxiolytic. It's a really neat combination. Folks should definitely, try this. If you're into, needing to stay alert at night or needing to study hard or needing to, wake up and you don't want to get subjected to these marketing ploys where you end up drinking one of these energy drinks that has 30 grams of sugar in it. This was built for speed, for on the go, for being made in a GMP facility, and for being one of these products that a lot of, I would say, just boring doctor companies where they're just doing like the tincture thing or whatever, they don't think outside the box like this, guys. And, this is what, my personality and my experiences in life and my friends and my journey through medicine and, working crazy hours and being in startup, for like 5 or 6 companies now. This is a product that everybody uses, right? On the team.
Didn't you just use it for a run to Arizona?
Yeah, well, I've used it for a couple things. One, I just used it today. I combined it actually with one of the Dr. D relief capsules because I haven't been able to get to work out quite as much. And whenever that happens, my lower back, where I have a degenerative disc from jiu-jitsu and I used to bout, always starts to hurt more. So I knew the CBD was in there. The relief capsule has a lot of that other endocannabinoid, and then the energy capsule gave me the kick just to kind of refocus. We've been up since 6:30 this morning going, and then yesterday coming back on the supply run, the inventory drop in Arizona. It was another long drive, and about 2 hours out, I could feel myself fading. Getting a little sleepy, starting to fall asleep almost, and pulled over, took one of the energy capsules, walked around, stretched my legs, and you could feel that kick in. I mean, for sure. Drove the rest of the way
me and
back.
my wife, and we used to live in Austin, and we used to live in Vegas before. So Vegas, Austin, Vegas. So we've driven that a while, and I just noticed. It just dawned on me a new benefit is if you're drinking energy drinks and coffee on a long drive, whether you're a truck driver or you're just driving your family on a vacation. Yeah, you got to pee. But with the energy capsule, you just take a couple sips of water and you're good.
Yeah, I mean, it is made, listen, everything is designed for function, right? It's in a plastic bottle. It's not in glass. It's designed for my lifestyle, which is on the go, moving, meeting my stores, getting up early, being in a hospital, throwing stuff in a backpack. It's white that you can't be seen through, so it stops the light from breaking down the CBD. There's 30 in here for, I think the retail price is $69.99. It's cost effective. It's affordable, right? Most people are charging you that much money just for 1,500 milligrams of CBD. But think about this. You're getting that CBD plus all those awesome herbs. And I think that's the biggest thing that I can't wait to come back to and, answer maybe some of Debbie's questions too is, what are the other compounds that people have never heard of that are in some of these PubMed published research papers where they take a deep dive into things like that caterpillar fungus and are looking at, studies where they have started to examine not just energy, but what are these compounds doing on learning and memory improvements? What are they doing on focus and things like that, right? So that's really interesting where, we are able to help translate some of that research in a fun way while getting people these products. And I wish I had it when I was back in med school.
Just real briefly, before we get Debbie, I'm going to put and if anybody else has a question for Dr. D, I'm putting the number on the screen right now, the top right-hand
and don't
corner.
forget that we do have that video coming.
Yep. So, I think it's good to actually talk to another person who's taken besides us, Debbie.
Sure. And a female opinion is always wonderful.
So show another benefit of the Dr. D CBD Energy Capsules. Then we'll show you once you try them, what you can do to your what you were using before.
That's right. We may have barbecued a couple of other energy drinks, guys.
Right. And so the number's on the screen. Debbie, go ahead and call in 702-763-9518, 702-763-9518. And anybody else, if you have a question for Dr. D, feel free to fire away. Oh, and also on YouTube, Brady says, "What's up, Dr. D?"
What up, Brady? Yeah, man. Coming to everyone live again from Las Vegas tonight. We are here for a few more days before we run back into Los Angeles, San Diego, and then NorCal to meet some stores, cultivators, all sorts of good stuff.
And if you have any questions, you don't have to call. You can actually comment below if you'd like.
Sure. Comment below, give us a ring, all that sort of good stuff. Now let's see. Guys, so I think the energy, can I tell them the code?
Yeah,
the discount code? Right. Yep. So anyone watching right now, right, this code is going to be active just for a day or two after this video, maybe 12 hours. And it is Energy 25. Energy 25 is what's going to get you 25% off. So 25% off, Energy 25, 25% off the Dr. D CBD Energy Capsules. We really want to get these into people's hands because they work and, they work.
Energy 25.
We do have a call coming in. Should I answer it, Jason?
Yes, I believe that's my wife.
Let me pipeline Debbie in. Debbie, do we have you? Wait, hang on. Let me switch your audio to the Rodecaster Pro. And I think you're live, Debbie. Love it.
All right.
Yes.
Hey, Dr. D.
Look at this technology at work. Okay. You called my phone and it's literally Bluetooth piped into the Rodecaster. So, that's another thing that I think is so special about what we are doing here at Dr. D CBD. We've invested into all of this technology to allow this, right from the Dr. D CBD mansion here in Vegas, folks like Debbie can call in and we can pipeline all of this stuff out to our, our fans and our users. It's awesome.
Yeah. So
yes, sir.
Before we talk to Debbie about her results, I'm going to go ahead and play the video she sent us when
wonderful.
She used it the other day before doing yoga. Okay.
I heard about that. Yeah. That's a neat video.
All right.
Let's all watch.
Here we go.
I'll sit here.
So a little sip of water, that's it. And there she is doing her yoga.
On a beautiful Las Vegas day.
Yep.
Oh, yeah, there you are. Look at that. That's so cool. And the little sparkles. I do. I see you going to town.
That's a nice shirt you're wearing for yoga.
Man, gosh, I think I remember giving you that shirt. No, so we were also scouting the, the backyard here at CBD Event House for lots of different locations to set up the cameras here. And so that's another exciting thing that I think is great to announce while we're watching that video of Deb hyperspacing through her yoga, is that, we are going to start, if you're local here in Vegas and listening, there are going to be live yoga events, live meditation events, educational events, diabetes support groups, arthritis support groups. All are going to be rapidly scheduled to be held right here at Dr. D CBD Mansion. And, that's going to give people from the community the benefit of coming to an awesome place that, the brand is paying for. You get to hang out here. You get to learn. You get to be exposed to the products. You get to meet people in your community. And that's what, this brand is all about. It always has been. The plant builds an amazing family and community. And, that is what we live, to share it with people and not only make the brand, but, build that community that, the plant has been providing and building in human civilization for thousands of years. Just doing what it does.
Awesome.
Yeah. Totally. So Debbie, honey, do you want to tell the audience what has been your experience with Dr. D CBD Energy Capsules and compare that to what you've used in the past?
Sure. Well, number one, for transparency, the fact that you are putting a phone number, you're the creator of this product, and it's open to anyone to call in and ask questions. That right there, transparency, blows my mind. As somebody who's been in the fitness industry for many years, few decades. So I appreciate that immensely. And if you all are watching this, please tap your notifications for when Dr. D does go live. It's your opportunity to ask him directly these questions. So that alone, I want to say thank
Debbie,
you.
and I'll just pop in right there. That's such an important point too, that we are live and we're here, and it's not just me, right? Mm-hmm. So there are so many neat scientists and formulators that are going into making these products and collaborating with me. So that's why it's so transparent, because even if I don't know something off the top of my head, the next show we can have the answer, we can talk to the rest of the team. So it is this beautiful collaborative environment, and we are open. There is, nothing to hide. It's all cool, good quality stuff. So yeah, and keep going. Didn't mean to interrupt.
No worries. I just greatly appreciate that, because that's huge. So I have confession, a couple things. Because of my hectic schedule, which most people have, I'm not the only one, I'm aware of that. Even though where I turn the corner is, I'm in health and wellness, but I admit, I'm raising my hand, Doc, I have lived on monsters, and not even the sugar-free ones. I needed the green monster, like you see, if you see Ring Bear when they're holding up.
We're about to blow it up.
And well, and it's painful because I know that it damages my inside. And as someone who is being seasoned in life, when I was younger, living on the Dr. Pepper for energy in high school, and then they come up with Monster, my body has gone through this. So even though on the outside, you may not even recognize the damage, I'm damaging the inside. So knowing that and just constantly looking for something new, I have to admit, Dr. D, I was not believing that this capsule was going to give me energy. But, that was luckily we're position that we're at to try these things. Yeah. And I try to keep an open mind, but I just really 100% in my mind's going, this is just not going to happen. No. It happened.
I saw you when you were on one. You were
it didn't just happen because the thing is twofold. Number one, I was waiting for the crash. Like, what's this crash going to be like?
And maybe it'll be different. Like, do I have a headache afterwards or nothing? Yeah, there was no crash.
No headache.
No crash.
No
it's awesome.
Upset stomach. Mm-hmm. No upset stomach. I had literally mindfully taken sugar out of my diet, period. But I would go for, if I needed that drink, it's like, I know I'm going to put sugar in my body. Now I don't have to.
Energy 25, guys. Energy 25 for the coupon code. Question is what, Deb? What do you got?
There you go. So this is the interesting part. Okay. When I've been consistently needing extra energy, and normally I would have my lineup of monsters because I know I need to take a monster the next day. Well, this capsule, this bottle, it's so neat because it's on my desk. And I noticed I didn't need it the next day.
Yep.
I wasn't necessarily as pumped, but I was clear. I was focused. I was able to do what I needed to do. That blew my mind.
I tell you what, Deb, I mean,
even
listen,
though I did,
we're mixing up some neat
stuff. How did that happen?
We're mixing up some neat stuff in the lab. And so that's what I was telling Jason. Today's all about the video, right? And you're going to love it. I mean, the content we captured was great. We're really going to get down into some of the mechanisms of action of the things like yerba mate, guanara seed, caterpillar fungus, right? Kudzu root. What are the other active ingredients in these herbs that are improving cognition? I was just sharing with Jason before we got on the call some of the research and some of these other compounds in there, and that's what it is. And some of these things are going to stay around in your bloodstream for hours and hours. And so are you experiencing, is it in your mind or is it actually real? It's probably real. Yeah. I mean, this is just such a great thing, right?
Yeah,
it's summertime, whether you're, and remember folks, right? If you're listening to this, you can buy it with the code online, but if you're also a store or you're a hotel or you're looking for something cool to stock, this is one of these things. You're a store here in Vegas, right? People are coming in, they're buying all their other gear for the weekend. I mean, these products really are able to be sold in a wide array of places, and people come back because they work, like Deb said.
Yep. All right. Thank you very much, Deb. So do you want to, Dr. D, show that video?
Yeah, Deb. So you're going to stay tuned. We're going to drop this video. There's going to be two. One is in slow motion, and the can literally explodes and then blows the Starbucks cup right out of the frame.
So basically, to set up this video, this is what you can do with your coffee, your sugary energy drinks, your non-sugary energy drinks that have a lot of artificial sweeteners and sucralose and stuff like that.
Jason and I barbecued them.
Yeah. So
until they reach the point.
Once you try the Dr. D CBD Energy
Don't do this at home, folks.
Yeah.
We wore personal protective equipment so we did not get any hot splatters in our eyes, such things like that. Long was the safety officer on set. He checked all the checky boxes. To watch, but it's pretty fun.
Cool. So if you have any questions, ask below, call in before we wrap it up. Again, Dr. D, you said all this week we're going to be doing some more shows on the different ingredients.
Yeah, so let's keep that. We'll keep the coupon running. So Energy 25 will be up all week, and this is all the shows this week. In addition to the core programming, right? So tomorrow we have a live stream with Dr. Alavi at, I believe, 3 p.m. Pacific Standard Time, and that's going to be about integrative medicine, telemedicine, and CBD, as well as other alternative medical choices that are rapidly having an amazing amount of research behind them, such as psychedelic mushrooms. And then Friday, or actually next week, we scheduled CBD and sex talk with one of the managers from Hustler Las Vegas, so that'll be exciting. And besides that, we really do always invite people to, even if you're not watching this live, you watch it later, just leave a comment. We'll get right back to you. And anything else, Jason, housekeeping wise? Yeah, the link's in the description of the show, and I'll also put it in the comments after we log off here. All right, everybody. Energy 25% off. This is going to be good for till next Monday only. Yeah, listen, if you guys want to surprise your friends with a cool CBD product that's outside the box, GMP, FDA registered, still has all the science and the good manufacturing practices behind it, the Dr. D CBD Energy Capsules rock. Give them to a friend, buy some for yourself, and they will be a hit. So we talked about driving long distances and energy, and my truckers out there, guys. Dr. D loves you. I spend a lot of time on the road. Some people don't like it. I like driving. You know, it's like therapy for me. I get to just drive and think and be alone with myself and drive around. So it's fun. You know, we love you guys.
So we have to mention, in regards to truckers and police officers and anybody that gets drug tested, the Dr. D CBD Energy capsules are THC free.
Remember the whole Dr. D capsule line, whether it is the relief capsule, which is an anti-inflammatory blend, the sleep capsule, the energy capsule, or the Dr. D male enhancement capsule, is all made out of a THC-free base of CBD. So all of those capsules are made for everyone to benefit from. And frankly, that's just how you have to do it sometimes when you're formulating different products in the lab. You have to work with different things, whether it's a powder or oil or whatnot, and what blends in with everything, right? Even to the fact of the stickiness of the material, you have to take into account when you're running the big capsule machine. So we really make all this stuff so it's efficient. We can manufacture these things at high volume, which allows us to offer you very competitive pricing on awesome products. So thanks so much, everyone. As always, tune into the next show tomorrow, Wednesday, 3 p.m. Pacific Standard Time. Dr. Alavi and I discuss integrative medicine, CBD, and telemedicine.
That's right, guys. Be sure to like, follow, share, subscribe across social media, and we'll see you next time.
Follow the Crossman logo.
That's right.
We're here.
See you, everyone.